Hi, everyone. My name is Jenna Chabelle, and I'm your college navigator. I am going to be giving you a little breakdown today for everything that you should be focusing on during the month of May. So, this is very specific for current juniors in high school who are class of 2027 who will be applying to college this fall. Up above, you will see a QR code, so feel free to scan that at any time if you want more information about working with me or the college navigators. Let's jump in. This time of year, you should be focusing on taking your SAT or ACT. I always say to students and really stress the importance that you can take the SAT or ACT as many times as you want. There are very few schools out there that require you to send every single test. So I always say look at every testing date as an opportunity to potentially raise your score. We know that more colleges now are relying more heavily on standardized testing during the admissions process. So take advantage of these while you can. As you can see here, there are only dates through July. Typically around late to mid-June, you will see both College Board as well as the ACT start advertising their fall dates that you can start registering for. But there will be several August, September, October that you can continue to take. So again, you have more options before your early action or early decision deadlines in the fall. Hopefully by now you all have created a Common App account. If you have not, I would highly encourage you to create one. Just make sure you create an account using an email address that you will always still have access to after you graduate. Once you get into the Common App, anything that is listed under the My Common Application section, not to be confused with the college specific applications, which is under My Colleges, anything within My College Applications you can start working on now. And then on August 1st, when the college applications officially open up, all of the information will open up. So you can see there are 7 tabs now. Start working on those. Put in your information, your family information, as much education as you can. You won't be able to complete everything because some of the things haven't been finalized. You have the activities section as well as your essay. You can start working on your essay. So all of this will give you some extra time so that you're not super stressed over the summer as well as stressed when the school year starts out. Try to get as much as you can. The nice thing with Common App is everything saves as it goes. So try to work a little bit on it from here and there. I know the end of the year can be crazy, but again, you will thank yourself later. The Common App typically shuts down a couple days before August 1st, just so they can reset the system. So I always say aim to have these 7 sections done as much as they can be by that date. And that way, when August 1st rolls around, you can start working on the college specific applications. And for those of you that want to start submitting early, you will be ready to go. Now, what else should you be doing in the month of May? Before you leave for the summer, I highly, highly encourage you to ask 2 teachers to write your letters of recommendation. They don't have to actually write them now, but you want to confirm that you have 2 people in place who are willing to write your letter. I highly encourage you to also give them a brag sheet. You can grab one of these from my Instagram profile, but a brag sheet allows the teacher to have more insight into just who you are, what your goals are for college, things that you want to make sure are included in your letter. Filling out a brag sheet helps you get a stronger letter of recommendation. So again, highly recommend that you give your teachers these when you ask. I would ask for 2 teachers. That way you have both available. Some schools may not require a letter of recommendation at all. Some will ask for one, some will ask for two. But again, if you have 2 that are willing to write, that is great. And the reason that I push so hard for now is one, applications, some open early so that this way they know what to expect. 2, sometimes teachers change jobs over the summer. And then if you were thinking of asking, Mrs. Smith, and now Mrs. Smith is gone, you're going to be in a tough situation. So if you ask now, they can do it sometimes before they leave for the summer. And again, just some peace of mind. Some teachers limit the number of recommendation letters they send out. This is a great way, again, that you just know that you have somebody. You should also be continuing to build your college list. This is a great time to just be researching, learning more about schools, figuring out, what is a small school? What is a big school? What is a research school? What is a liberal arts school? All of these things, because there are so many variations of what's available to you, and you probably just don't have a big idea at this point, everything that's out there. So utilize things like Score, SCOIR.com, which allows you to research schools, do online visits, and then if you can, start planning out some summer and fall visits. Many of the colleges have their summer tour dates available so that you can go on, see what you might want to visit over the summer. If not, where you might want to head out in the fall. There will be open houses as well that you can join. So just start mapping out. The more you can get yourself on campus, the stronger application you're going to be able to put together, especially when it comes to writing supplemental essays. So those are the college specific essays. Many of them will ask things like, why do you want to go to our school? And it can be harder to write this if you've never actually experienced a campus or been there, attended anything virtual, done anything. Some colleges also measure demonstrated interest. So it's a great way to kind of add that level of interest. So again, a lot of benefits for the student to be able to get out and visit the campuses. You also want to finalize your summer plans. For some of you, summer is going to come quicker than others. I know if you are going to school down south, then you are probably only weeks or days away from the end of the school year. If you're in the Northeast, you probably have another month or so to go. But this is a time to figure out what you want to do. And I always say, make sure you leave time in your schedule for just unstructured time. It doesn't need to be scheduled down to the minute. Colleges also always love to hear what you like to do in your free time. So be sure to leave a little bit of that in there. I also highly recommend getting a job. That can be such a great opportunity to build leadership, to shadow, to kind of be mentored by an employer. So just another great idea if you're looking for something to do. For those of you that will be kicking off AP exams over the next 2 weeks, good luck. I hope you rock them. I always encourage students, if you do well and you score threes, fours, fives, those can be included in your college application as another quantitative measure. And so that can be very helpful, especially when you're applying to more competitive schools. So again, good luck. Those scores will come out in July. And like I said, you'll be able to use them in the application if they are strong. And then last but not least, just finish out the school year strong. As I've said kind of all along, your transcript when it is sent to colleges is ninth through 11th grade. And so really the last grades they're seeing are from this school year. Some may ask for senior grades, but for the most part, this is really it. So you want to end on a strong note, do as well as you can so that you can just kind of show off who you are academically and the rigor that you've been able to handle. So good luck. I know you can do this. You've got only, like I said, a couple days or weeks left of school. Hang in there, and I will see you in June for some June updates. Bye.